Okay, Ma, I got your surprise.
Okay, where's it at?
Just wait.
Okay.
Just wait. Blindfolded.
Okay.
Okay, step out. Step out. Walk forward. Walk forward. Walk forward. Walk forward. All right, stop. Take the blindfold off.
Okay, why are we here?
This is yours.
This is mine?
Your piece of property.
Oh, awesome.
We're
That's
gonna
awesome, babe.
We're gonna build you a tiny house.
Oh,
This
that's
is yours.
Oh, okay, that's even better. Oh, I love this. I will enjoy this. It'll be all mine?
All yours.
Oh, okay.
You just met Granny, my mother. Awesome little Southern Spitfire. And this is the lot that I purchased for her in South Florida. It's about 1/3 of an acre, and she was extremely surprised and very grateful. She had no idea that we were about to build her a shipping container tiny house, DIY, on the grid, with a well and septic, fully permitted, with no mortgage. Everyone's dream, no mortgage. There was a lot that went into deciding on building a tiny house. Can we even do it? Do we have the time? Can we afford to do it? How much money are we budgeting for this tiny build? Where do we want it to be? Are tiny houses even allowed there? What other building requirements from code are there? And finally, what style and design of the house do we want it to be? Once we found the land, we made sure to do our due diligence and check with the county planning and review department to make sure the tiny houses were allowed and to find out what the minimum building requirements were. This is very important. Once we purchased the lot, we went ahead and started clearing out the brush and the trees. We proceeded to cut down the trees that we wanted to go and clear it out, and starting to level it off a bit. We also went ahead and had surveyors come out and survey the property. That way we can put in for our building permits. And we worked with a structural engineer and an architect to help design the plans. We submitted those to the county for approval and are awaiting our approval. Timber! And this is where it all started. About 2 a.m. one night, I was watching one of my favorite YouTube videos and just thinking that I might can do this. Can I do this? Yeah, I think I can. So I started sketching on the back of an envelope, which was the closest thing to me, what I would want for my mother in a shipping container house. And all she needs is a bedroom, a bathroom, a kitchen, living room, the basics. This would give her that independence that she wants so bad. And I want to be able to give that to her. And so I sketched this on the back of a envelope. And from there, I downloaded SketchUp, just the free version, and made the SketchUp version of the floor plan. And then that's what I took to the structural engineer and the designer, the architect, to design what I have now, which are the plans. And this is what we're building. We're doing it. And I couldn't be more excited and a little nervous, honestly, really nervous. And I don't look forward to, the mistakes that we make, but I do look forward to learning. And my teenage boys are going to be helping us, and that'll help them learn trades and teach them hard work and values. And this is just going to be a really great experience. And my mom's gonna have her independence back in her own space, her tiny home, her tiny dreams. Finally, the day we had been waiting for. We got our approval on our building permit. After all of the items had to be checked off on the checklist: addressing, right-of-way, zoning, tree, natural resources, building permit examiners, the main one, and the utilities and the health department. The health department had to approve our septic plans before we could get our building permit. So you have to, if you're going to be on the grid, you have to have an engineer come up with your septic plans and submit them to the health department. That way you could have septic. The entire process from start to finish to get the building permit, from submitting and working with the engineers, took about a year and 2 or 3 months to get the building permit. It was kind of a back and forth. I had to work with the engineers, and we would submit, they would reject, we would resubmit, and then they would reject, and then we would work out what they wanted us to do. Because you're not building a traditional building, you're building a shipping container house, they want it to look as much like a real house as possible. So we finally got our building permit, and they're satisfied. So we're ready to go. It's getting exciting now.